We were going to do a play of the day here. And then Fritzy goes, there's somebody who wants to talk to you. And I was like, who? I said, Chris Meloni. And he goes, yes, as a matter of fact. Now, of course, great actor. And I ran into him on Saturday night. And the Law and Order actor was there. And I was there with my daughters and trying to impress my daughters that being a celebrity, I know a celebrity. And Chris Meloni was there. And it was a little awkward interaction there between us because I don't know if Chris knew who I was. Yes, Paul?
The way you described it yesterday was one of the most embarrassing experiences in recent memory in front of your family where a fellow TV star had no idea who you were. Is that a fair recap?
I would say that would be close to it. Yes, Eaton.
And then you tried to resolve the situation by insulting his basketball ability?
I think I did that too. I kept thinking, how am I going wrong here? Is Chris Meloni?
He sure is.
The star of Law and Order. Hi, Chris.
Really awkward.
How would you describe what happened on Saturday night at the restaurant?
Well, why don't we break it down? I was in the middle of eating. There was a blitz attack from my right flank. You came out of nowhere, like out of the mist. I immediately recognized you. That soft, velvety tone that you possess. When you said, "Hey, Chris, I'm Dan Patrick."
Sportscaster.
And, say it again.
I said Dan Patrick, sportscaster, because I thought you might not realize that.
Just in case.
And I think you said, "Oh, okay."
And that's where I think everything went south. I think it's on me. I don't know. You surprised me. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
I was just looking for a little glimmer of, yeah, man, Sports Center, man, I miss you.
Well, you see, I replayed it for my wife because I said, yeah, Dan was like, felt like I was shining him a bit. She goes, no. She said, it sounded to me like you recognized him. She goes, did you know who he was? Because, I can play act that way. And I do know who you are. I mean, I'm a big fan of yours.
But Chris, why didn't you act like you were a big fan of mine?
Wow. I don't know. Celebrities playing it cool. Isn't that what we do?
Yeah, but I didn't play it cool.
Yeah, but see, you were under duress, and I knew it. You were thrown into the fray.
Yes.
You were put to the front. You were put into the meat grinder you've 3 daughters.
Yeah.
I was like, holy cow, that's a lot of pressure on this man right now. So maybe I should have given you a little bit more love there. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Chris. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
This was a big topic yesterday on the show, Chris. I don't know if anybody reached out and told you that you're trending.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my line was blown up saying how I'd blown you up. That humiliated the man in front of his family.
Oh, my oldest daughter, she just said, Dad, do you know him? And I said, yeah, I think I did. He's been on the show. Could you just say hello? Because my daughter, she's watched, old show, new show, she knows it all. And I go over there and I go, okay, I think I got this. And I think I was waiting to see, I don't think you were eating.
No.
And I wanted to make sure I was being polite. And I thought, okay, I'll just slip in. And then I think I was desperate. At one point I said, and I don't know about your basketball playing. And I don't even know where that came from. And I was wounded, and I was going to hurt you, and like you hurt me.
I felt like you were lashing out. And that's okay. I know it happens.
What are you benching these days, Chris?
Oh, at my age, I don't really count.
I should have asked you that. At one point I go, oh, so do you live in the neighborhood? He goes, yeah, I do. Yeah. And then I had to tell him that, I kind of live in the neighborhood too. There was no follow-up there. It was.
Well, you wanted to find a commonality.
Yes,
because
I did.
When you introduce yourself and someone says, oh, okay. That's not bridging. That's not a bridging comment.
I know.
So
I know.
I'll give you that.
I know. But this is a teaching moment for you.
Well, I think for both of us, because, Dan, and I'm not criticizing here, but you came in a little tentative. You know what I mean? You have to come in with a little like, hey, Chris. And, then I'm like, oh, hey, Dan. Like, we belong in this mutual space together.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not trying to pass the buck. I readily admit okay is not a good okay.
Okay, where are you going to dinner this weekend? And then I can find you, okay? And I'll tell my kids that you're not going to be there. It'll be random.
Right.
And then you hug me.
Yep.
Maybe guess. Hey, you want to be on the show? And I'd be like, oh, do you want me to? No, I can't do that. I only act in Sandler movies. Come on, Chris.
And I'll say, I insist. I've seen your eyes and I see your acting chops.
I like that. Are you in the celebrity bracket challenge that we have?
No, I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry.
Are you a basketball fan? College?
Oh, I know the brackets just came out, and so I haven't, but I'm gonna dig into it and I'll find it. I'm still just trying to find a way to have my Commanders win more than 500% on the games in a season.
And you just lost Taylor Heineke. He signed with the Falcons. If you know what, if Daniel Snyder, why doesn't?
I feel as though you're lashing out again.
Oh, I'm sorry. But how about this? Daniel Snyder gives a finger to the rest of the owners, signs Lamar Jackson away from the Ravens, and then sells the team. What do you think?
Big move.
Yeah. That'd be an upgrade over Sam Howell as your quarterback. I'm sorry, don't need to be lashing out again.
No, but it's a fact. Lamar's a proven weapon.
How's the new TV show, by the way?
It's going very well.
Organized crime.
Organized crime, going very well.
Okay.
Every Thursday night, so we, tune in and we'll be organizing our crime and doing our thing.
If I was going to attach a word to it, I'd say gritty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You want to compliment me? Before we go?
Well, if I were to use a word, I would say informative, entertaining.
Informative.
Your show.
Are you acting? Are you acting right now?
No. Look at my eye.
You are. Oh, okay. Wow, you're serious now. Now De Niro's on the show. Okay, all right. Thank you. You're good. You're a good sport. But next time, hugs, baby, hugs. Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, and like a couple of pats on the back. I like that too.
Yep. Have your producers give me your number. I'll inform you where I'll be eating every weekend up and through.
Problem solved.
Done.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
There. We've solved it. We solved that. It was awkward for Chris as well.
Kumbaya.
Yes.
Don't you feel so much better now?
Yes. Oh.
What a great thing Chris just gave you
Yes,
there.
he did.
Gave you a gift right there.
What a mensch. He called right in.
But he does know that he made a mistake. The celebrity rules, but apology accepted, Chris. Apology accepted.
He played it cool.